So for those of you that are in the Telegram community, you all saw how successful the week went. This is one of the trades that we took, and we are still in profit. We've already taken out profits around this region, waiting for the second target, right? We've cleared TP1, so we are looking to clear TP2. And then someone reached out to know if I approach the boom and crash market the same way I approach this every other financial market, and the answer is yes. So I'm making this video to show you guys what prompted my entry and how you can apply it to the boom and crash index market for the same results. If you are new to my channel, make sure you stick around, make sure you watch the video to the end, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you always get updated when I post a new video. So this is the volatility 50 index market, and we longed the markets. Like I said, we've already hit TP1 and we are still riding in the market right now. So what prompted this entry? I'm going to show you a few really simple but very strong confirmations that have been working for me over the years, and you could as well use it in the boom and crash market and make a lot of and get a lot of good results. I'll show you guys how you can apply it to the boom and crash market, like I said earlier. So the first thing I did was identify my key levels. That's a very strong confirmation as far as technical analysis is concerned. So how do you identify key levels in the chart? The first thing you want to do is figure out where the lows are. The lows are and the highs. You can see here we have series of lows. These are higher lows, right? And we equally have the highs, right? So since price was already around our support region, around the lows of the market, we are more interested in the support zone now, right? So we want to put our horizontal line first. We want to put it where the reversal is happening at the moment. So right now, I mean, when I was in this chart, when I opened this chart, price was already at this zone. I'm rejecting, right? So the rejection is what prompted me to put my line here. And if you put your line there, because price was already like pulling back from there, so placing my line there, what do I do next? I want to backtest to see if that place has been respected in the past. Has that place been holding price back in the past? Let's look at it. So you can see that price was being rejected at that zone. There was a lot of rejections at that zone. That's one thing that gives me confidence that a level is a strong level. When you see multiple rejections at the key or on the higher time frames, you see multiple rejections at a particular level. Let me go to a lower time frame so that place will be clearer. Good. So on the 4 hours time frame, you could see that there were multiple reversals too, right? Price consistently reversed around that place. On the daily time frame, you could see multiple rejections at that zone. So that is what makes me feel like a zone is a safe zone for our entries. Okay, so now I want to also show you guys the lows here. You can see that price had already started a new trend here, right? One thing about following the trend is not about seeing the direction. Anybody can look at the chart and know the direction, but if my students are watching this, they would already know what I'm talking about. Following the trend is way deeper than just studying the market direction. So here, price was already creating a new trend here, right? And then having placed my trend line there, you could see that it aligned with the horizontal line. That was my confirmation, right? That was a strong confirmation for me. And another trend line still goes into that same zone. This is it. It still goes into that same zone. Right? So that zone having been having been able to push price up every time it hits there in the past, and then seeing that all my tools are pointing to that level, right? That is a strong signal for me. And all of this is done on the higher time frame, right? I did it on the 24 hours and I moved to the 4 hours to show you a clearer picture, right? So that is a strong place for me. So how do I find my entry? How do I find my entry? I want to go to a lower time frame and I want to see bullish momentum at that zone. I want to see that price is already pushing back from that level. Probably if I see a new high broken at that level, then I'm good. Or if I see a strong bullish good on the 30 minutes time frame, price had printed this strong reversal candlestick here. This is a strong bullish reversal candlestick, right? This is a very strong bullish reversal candlestick. And what happened after that one, you can see there was an engulfing candlestick here. So all of this are proofs that price is going to buy from there. Okay, so my entry came in after price had moved from after creating this after printing the bullish candlestick here. Price eventually broke that high, right, and then came back into that level. That was where my entry came from, right there. Price left this high and then came back to retest it and then still printed a bullish momentum, and that's what prompted us to take a buy, and we are still in profit right now. We are still in profit. You can see how simple that is. All you have to do is plot your key levels and look at the candle formations, look at market structure, and you are already winning, right? So I'll quickly go to this is the crash. I was already looking at the crash 1000 index market to also show you how this works on the crash boom and crash index market. So apparently we are looking at price that is coming to the downside. We are looking at a downtrend. So we want to mark out our key level, and like I said, you want to always put your line where you see a strong reversal or rejection in the market. So here I'm putting it here because of this reversal here, and you can see that around the same zone, price had kept going back up from there. So now I want to see that my trend line is in alignment with that horizontal line. So let's go to a lower time frame to make that place clearer. The 4 hours time frame, I want to have a trend line that aligns with that level. Good. So here you can see that eventually price came back to that zone and went back up again. Now, having marked this place out as a strong zone, I want to see price come to that zone, right? I want to see price come back to that zone, and I'll be looking to buy at that level. If you notice, you'll see that even though the market was printing a downtrend before, you can see that here at this area now, on the 4 hours time frame, you can see that we were looking at highs instead of the lows, right? We're seeing higher highs in the market. We're seeing higher highs in the market, right? So that means this is a new trend right now. People really need to know about market structure, right? I think people who are under my mentorship would see this video, would understand this video differently. You should be a part of that program. It will open your eyes to a lot. So you see that price is now following a new trend. When traders ask you to follow a trend, they don't get to tell you that there can be an uptrend. You can see an uptrending market, and you've clearly seen that the market is trending to the upside, but you don't know where to enter from. You don't know where to jump in the market from, because you've not followed the trend to see that there are different patterns of the same trend. It might still be an uptrend or a downtrend, where whatever market condition you met, it might still be going in that direction but moving in a different pattern, and you've not been able to trace it. That's what I do for my students. I like to make sure that I help them understand how to properly follow the trend. A lot of people will just keep shouting, you guys should follow the trend, follow the market trend, but they don't get to tell you how it is truly done. Any person who just looks at the chart for the first time in their life would be able to tell you that this market is going downwards or is going upwards. But the ability to follow the trend is what stands you out, is what distinguishes you from other traders who don't really know much about technical analysis. So here we go. We just want to see that price comes to that zone, and then when price is at that zone, what do I want to see? I want to see a bullish momentum at that zone. I want to see a bullish momentum at that zone, something like this, right? I want to see here, and then I'll be buying from that level. But since this was a downtrending market, and overall the overall market condition is downwards, there's a tendency that price might come here and break that level, break free from this particular trend, and start creating a new one, right? That means it just might continue to the downside. If that happens, then we are going to have to wait for price to break out, retest that level, and then break this low. That's when you see a break of structure here, and then when it eventually comes back to that level, that's where you find your entry. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And if you find your entry there, you will notice that your horizontal line placed at that level and your trend line will align at that level. Exactly, just like that. So if that happens, then you didn't make a mistake taking a sell from here. You see, it's very simple, guys. It's very simple. If you need more details to this, I will be leaving my WhatsApp number in the description box of this video, so you can reach out to me. I believe my mentorship will open your eyes more, will make you see, will make you know how this really works, and I make sure to walk my students through every single step. All right, so drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Also, let me know what next you might like for me to talk about in the next video, so that I will be able to do it to help you guys improve your trading. I'll see you guys in the next video.